You are watching Travel World Online.
India Tourism Office Delhi organises a sensitization workshop for rafting and mountaineering guides, tour operators and hoteliers in Rishikesh. Cabinet approved signing of MOU between India and Argentina in tourism. Leading hotels of the world names Shannon Knapp as interim CEO. Weekends and peak season airline tickets prices go sky high. Do airline tickets rate require capping? India Tourism Regional Office in Delhi has organized a sensitization workshop for rafting and mountaineering guides, tour operators and hoteliers in Dehradun recently. The workshop held at Divine Resorts in Rishikesh was addressed among others by Mr. Narendra Kothiyal, advisor to Uttarakhand Tourism Professional Association UTPA. The objective of the workshop was primarily to generate awareness about the socio-economic benefits from tourism to the local economy. Around 60 stakeholders attended the workshop. The Union Cabinet, chaired by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved the signing of Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) between India and Argentina in the field of tourism. The MOU will help the two countries in creating an institutional mechanism for enhancing cooperation in the tourism sector. The Leading Hotels of the World Limited has named Shannon Knapp, Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer, as interim CEO. She will replace Ted Teng, who stepped down from his position as President and CEO effective April 12, 2019, after 10 years leading the company. Knapp has been instrumental in the company's growth over the last 5 years and a driving force of strategy and innovation at leading hotels. Knapp also brings extensive experience in the broader travel industry. Prior to joining Leading Hotels as Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer, she spent 15 years with American Express, where she had the opportunity to work in both the corporate and leisure travel divisions, managing travel programs, partners, and benefits for the consumer and travel consortia business. Come festival season, long weekends or vacations, the ticket rates of the airlines skyrocket, throwing people's aspirations to travel to doldrums. Do airline tickets rate require capping? How do people view this phenomenon of exorbitant ticket rates during these periods? Are airline companies fleecing consumers in the name of dynamic pricing? Can governments play any role in regulating the ticket rates? Is capping the ticket rates a solution to the issue? Travel World Online captures the views of the trade and travelers on this critical issue. Let's see what they have to say.
Regarding the airfares which the so-called low-cost airlines are charging these days, being in the travel industry from last so many years, we are facing this problem from last few years. The airlines are charging the airfares with which we can't even imagine. A sector like Delhi Jaipur, Delhi Udaipur, or even Delhi Lucknow, which are flight is not more than half an hour to 40 minutes, and we have to shell out sometime airfare of rupees 12 to 18,000 rupees one way. And as you know, the airfares are already very high in India. Like Delhi, Trivandrum, Delhi airfare is much more any time of the year than going to Bangkok or to Colombo or even to some neighboring country. No capping, there is no regulation for the airlines to cap these fares. We must do something in a very serious manner to control these airfares within India.
Airfares की एक upper capping होनी चाहिए. जैसे कि दिल्ली मुंबई का अगर फेयर एक एयरलाइन की डायरेक्ट ऑपरेटिंग कॉस्ट 4,000 रुपये है, तो आप एक अपर कैपिंग उसकी 8,000 रुपये कर दो. 8,000 मतलब 100% ज़्यादा कर दो. 100% से ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट नहीं होना चाहिए, और 100% नहीं तो उसकी 8 की जगह 10,000 कैप कर दो. बट अपर कैपिंग बहुत ज़रूरी है.
We see that there's a discussion about price capping on the airlines because in the season time they charge much higher and it becomes sometimes unaffordable for the general mass people to travel. It's a very sensitive issue. Pricing always plays a very key role in deciding the numbers of traveler. But then we also need to see that there should be a sustainable pricing. What we need to see is that a proper planned working is being done on this module, wherein we need to see that if we are capping, the government is bringing a capping policy, then the cost benefit which a normal person gets by booking prior in advance to the date of travel is not taken away.
Keep watching Travel World Online for latest news, views from the world of travel and tourism.
You are watching Travel World Online.